It's Friday, and no, I'm not on my way to work, and we're not going to pick up a car or nothing. We're actually going to a fairly local little swap meet to set up. So the plan originally on this trip, it's only like 45 minutes. The plan originally was I was going to go down here today because it's a Friday, Saturday deal, set up, sit there. I don't expect for there to be much traffic today because of being a Friday. But tomorrow, Saturday, my dad is coming down, and he's going to run over here with me and to help me. Well, a couple of things. That gives me some time to spend with my dad, which is always great. And then my buddy, who you've seen in the videos before, he was supposed to bring his dad, and these two guys are both in their 70s, and they're both old school Mopar guys. And they've never met, so the plan was to have them meet and just basically have a BS bullshit time sitting with them and listening to their stories, because I can guarantee between the two there's going to be a million stories they could tell. However, things may have changed. I don't know. I'll know more tomorrow. So we're on our way. I'm by myself. And this is the weather. I don't know if you can see it, but it's rainy, it's dreary, it's crappy, it's 43 degrees. Luckily, we did an inside spaces, so we don't have to worry about the rain. But I've got to get there and get things set up. It shouldn't take me terribly long because I don't have a bunch. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now. All right, let's get this work done. So as you can see, it's miserable here. It's like 45, pouring down rain. I'm cold. This sucks. Not many people here because of the weather and it being Friday. But we're gonna sit here for a little while longer and then probably head to the house, close up for the day, and come back tomorrow and do it again. But I'm sitting in my spot, and this rolled by, and I've seen this car before, but I want to do a video of it. All right, what I wanted to show you was that right there. Unfortunately, I can't do a video of it closer. So it's a one owner 89 GTC LeBaron convertible, intercooled turbo, 5-speed. I saw the car, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, and it was for sale then, and but he's lowered his price. I am super on the fence about whether or not I should buy that one. I don't need it, but it's obviously a rare car, and the price I think is right. So whatever, I don't know, I'm gonna think about it tonight. As you can tell, I'm in the truck. I'm going home. It's not even just a few minutes before noon. This place is pretty dead. It's cold, it's miserable, it's still 46 degrees. It hasn't stopped raining all morning. I'm cold, I'm shivering, and that tells me it's time to go home. So we're gonna hit the road, go to the house, see what we can get into. Good morning. It's Sunday, and I gotta work on the 83 Rampage or 82 Rampage later. Right now I've got a customer on their way to pick up that engine. You see the yellow strap, there's an engine right there. I got to get all of this cleared out of the way. Fortunately, I think I have it on one of my little carts, because that's why there would be a strap. So that'll make it a lot easier. I can just roll it then. But I have to get it up through here and then out to here. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to get my cherry picker so I can pick the engine up and put it in their vehicle. That's my challenge this morning. So, in my earlier part of this video, you saw we went to a swap meet. What a flop. So, Nothing against the folks that are putting on the swap meet, but I'll probably never go back to there. So the weather definitely did not help. So I got there, as you saw, Friday morning, and it was raining, just gray and dreary. Got set up, and about noon, I was tired of shivering, and I closed up and left. And the swap meet's supposed to be till 5. Didn't really, sold a couple of little things. Nothing, wasn't that much traffic. But again, it was a Friday. I kind of expected that, and the weather was crappy. So yesterday, Saturday morning, I got up, and my dad came. This was the best part of the day, was I got to hang out with my dad. And we took off and went over there and sat there, and my buddy's parents showed up, and as I'd mentioned earlier, they got to meet, and they were sitting there chit-chatting all morning. And, you know, my dad is 77 years old, so he was shivering, he was cold, so he went and sat in the truck for a little while. And had more traffic, but the weather was just miserably cold for May. It's May, I think, 3rd right now. So anyways, he came back, sat with us some more, and I noticed he was shivering again. Of course, my dad's one of those guys that, you ready to go? No, I'm fine, you know, one of them. And finally at like 11 o'clock, I'm like, I'm done, let's go. We was back to the house before, right around noon. So anyways, today work on getting this engine out. We're out here somehow and get that done, and I'm going to try to finish up the 82 Rampage so I can haul it and get it out of here tomorrow. So yeah, it's cold. It's not cold, it's chilly this morning, but I'm just going to turn the music and just work. So I just got stuff to do. Notice the engine is gone. So they arrived this morning like they said they would. Came from Central Indiana. Nice couple. It's going to go in at 85 Daytona. So that's good. At least I found a good home. And I was working on the Rampage, but when they got here and then I just finished it up, I am done with the Rampage. So let's walk around and let's show you what's left, why I didn't pull it, and then I'm going to post this some pictures on a couple of the groups related to these, and let's see who knows more about these cars than we do. Because they're going to say, oh, you should have pulled blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a reason why I didn't pull it. So here we go. Notice we took the left front fender. I did go ahead and pull it. It wasn't too terrible. One of the lower bolts fought with me for a while, but we won and got it. And then I ended up, like I normally do, these bolts up in here, especially the lower ones, they just want to spin, so I just cut it. The nose is no good anyways, so it wasn't a big deal. As I've mentioned before, the doors are junk. I did get the transmission mount. We pulled the wiper linkage. The coolant bottle was broke, so it's going to stay. That was about it from under the hood. I'm not pulling the windshield trim because we have about 30 sets. I did gut the interior. I kept the passenger door panel. I got the rear pillar panels out. Those fought too. The two lower screws were a nightmare. I kept the seat belts, even though the driver's side has some chews in it from a mouse. They can be re-webbed, and they are black, so that makes a difference. I got the A-pillar trim. The dash was cracked eventually. Once I would start messing with it to get the A-pillar trim, it was just so dry, it just cracked. So it stayed. The seats, this one's tore up. Well, they're both tore up. But then the back of the passenger side looked like a raccoon or something, just ate the living heck out of it. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm not going to store them. They're leaving. Didn't keep the glove box, no key, and it's full of mice nest, and it's disgusting, and I'm not messing with it. I just broke the upper console bin with the little light. I broke it out. I could not get that one screw out. It was already cracked, so nothing lost there. Here's what somebody's going to say. Oh, you should have kept the rear window. How many pieces of glass do you keep? I have a rear window still in the box for one of these, and it's a Chrysler, so I'm not keeping it. They can complain all they want. I'm out of storage for keeping glass, and glass is so hard to sell. So I'm not doing it. So anyways, back to the car. I had somebody that asked about this particular rear molding, but you can see it's just rotted away. And I wouldn't want to sell that to somebody. Kept the rear hubs, rear spindles, we always do. Cut the rear section off like I said I was going to. That is actually laying right here. I'm keeping this, obviously. So I did try to get the headlight rings, but my goodness, them screws are bare. We've already got a couple sets. Oh, I didn't keep the passenger fender? Why would I not keep the passenger fender? Well, it's completely rotted at the very bottom. So it's 82 up to 83 specific. Kind of sucks, but I'm not storing it. So this door is no good. I did pull that rocker molding trim off. I don't know if it's any good or not or worth anything, but I figured 2 screws and it popped off. So that was easy enough. Again, hubs, spindles. That's about it. There was somebody asked about the bed rail that's on top of the bed, but I only have the one, so that's kind of useless to try to save the other one. That's a Shelby Charger gas tank that's been sitting. I'm not keeping it. The rest of this is just miscellaneous junk. I did pull the front struts and springs because I was going to probably keep the springs at minimum, but the one on the driver's side was broke at the top. They're leaving too. So how much more should I have kept? We're going to see and let the experts tell me, you know, the keyboard experts tell me what I should have kept, because they always do. Anyways, I also kept the wiper linkage and the pivots. The driver's side one was laying down in a rat's nest, and I pulled it out, was cleaning it off, and it's rusty, and again, we've got several of those already on inventory. So, you know, you can't get every single piece. Sometimes Mother Nature says otherwise. But anyways, oh, I also kept the door lock key assemblies, so because they match the key that's in the steering column, it works. So somebody will be able to take their ignition key and the door lock keys on any of the L bodies. It should fit all of them, and utilize that and it's not an original key, it's an aftermarket cut key, but it all matches. All right, so with that, I'm about done for the day. I'm going to go in and get cleaned up. I've got some stuff to ship, and this little car is done. There's not much I can do with the 83. We're still trying to get the engine to run, and currently it's completely buried under parts from this Rampage. So I've got to get all of this downstairs and cleaned up and get ready to get it listed. I've got that pile. There's a couple taillights, and then I've got this pile, that tote, and these 2 totes are all full. And then here's this brake, the hubs and stuff from this one. So still got a lot of work to do. This will never stop. It's going to go on for however long. So with that said, I'm hauling that tomorrow. Actually, that's my plan as of today. Get this off my trailer because I need it gone. I've got to make plans to go and get the second one from that place. I don't know if that's going to be this weekend. I need to kind of not drag my feet on it because the gentleman needs them gone, and I understand. But Sunday is Mother's Day, so maybe possibly I'll get up Saturday morning early, run up and come back. So we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyways, I'm done for the day. It's time to go get some other stuff done downstairs probably. Hello and welcome back. It is Monday. I haven't really done anything car related. I've been busy with the house, getting stuff done around here. And then the weather's kind of been still crappy. It's still hot, it's still May. Calling for better weather. Better weather. First of the week, I think, a week from now. It's supposed to be in the upper 80s. So anyways, I took the day off of work. And I'm outside in the garage just tinkering around, and so this is what we're doing currently. So we pull this molding off of these cars, the L-body cars, and they are different between the 2 doors and the 4 doors. Sorry, motorcycle going by. 2 doors and 4 doors, and I'm not 100% certain, but I know that the L-shaped piece that goes along the A-pillar is different between an A 2 door and 4 door, and it's got to do with it. It's a little bit off right here. So anyways, the one advantage, I have all this trim pieces just laying around here. Came in parts lots, so not 100% sure what they're from, but the advantage to doing this is I have a 2 door here and a 4 door there. So using between the two, I was able to figure out that actually every piece, all the L pieces that I have, those are all 2 doors. So now I've been marking them so I know. So now I'm going to move over to this. This is the driver's side upper windshield trim. And you can see it lays right on that and becomes a perfect shadow. If we come over to the 4 door, I think these are the same. I think the only piece that's different is the A-pillar piece. But nope, that's actually different too, because that looks like it's got more of a curve. More of the piece is bent, but I would say the upper trim is different as well. I didn't think that was possible, because you can see, if I can get it to line up, this one lines up just about perfect. So this appears to be a 2 door as well. I'm gonna take another one and try that. Try it again, just to verify that that piece isn't bent. But you can see it lines up darn near perfectly. It's not going to line up 100% exact because, you know, it's not snapping down into place. It's just kind of laying there. But yeah, you can see this has got more of a curve outward than the 4 door does. Plus it kicks up towards the middle. So, all right, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm going to get these all marked up. Get rid of any of that are damaged. Like I've got one. This is the lower piece that goes across the bottom of the windshield, and you can see this one's not straight. So we're going to chuck that one. Consider it a loss. It is what it is. These pieces are kind of delicate to get off. A lot of people, they give misrepresentation on how to remove them, but you just got to go take your time. This one could have got bent, you know, being stored and being moved and laying around here. Who knows? So anyways, chuck this one, continue on and keep marking them. All right, so I really haven't been doing a whole lot around here. Just, you know, as I said a little bit earlier in the video, just things going on. Tonight's a nice night out. Moving this light out of the way, I'm going to show you something. So I've been working on a little 83 Charger, and we were not getting spark. So I traced the positive side of the coil wire back and found where it was kind of boogered up over there. Got a better connection. I have a coil. The test light lights up when the coil ignites. It comes on. I also changed one of the relays. One of them that was on it was completely rotted through. So I was like, well, we got spares. It won't take but a minute. So this is what I'm going to show you. So as you can tell, it runs. It's alive. Sounds really good too. There's no exhaust. I cut it off yesterday. I was out here working for a little while and I got flustered with the Horizon. Moved over to this car. I've learned through the years that once you get flustered, just walk away and come back and mess with it another day. So I went last night and I removed the passenger side CV axle. While I had it up in the air, I went ahead and removed the exhaust, the power steering line, hoses, cut those. The bobble strut on the back of this, there was not even a nut on it, so I just was able to knock the bolt out. So it just to get it closer to pulling. I figure while I'm down there, now's the time. But it's alive. It runs. We can confirm that it runs. Now, obviously, just like any of these other engines that we pull, you know, we highly recommend, you know, putting it on a stand and going through all the gaskets and checking clearances and whatnot. But it runs, so we're ahead of the game on that. So next step will be to go ahead and start getting ready to pull this thing. Let's see, today's Thursday. I have to take my wife to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm going to do a little video. We're going to go pick up another car, and then Sunday I've got somebody coming again from Illinois. They're actually going to be in Ohio this weekend, so they're going to swing through on their way home and get some parts actually off of this car. So I don't know when, probably Sunday. Sunday I'll knock this out. It'll only take me a few hours and it'll be on the ground. So, all right, with that said, if you're interested in an 88 T2 engine, this one here will be pulled soon. It's got a 555 on the back. That'll be pulled as well. And then just keep going. All right, we'll see you on the next one.